Have you seen this, bro? Boris. Do you man know about this kid? See, man's referencing Blakespeare in Instagram comments now. yeah, I see that shit, bro, man. I see like messages like that, bro. It makes me laugh. I swear that shit makes me laugh all day. Do you man know about this kid, bro? This Boris kid. He caught 2 murders in Colombia and shit. I ain't seen that, you know. So basically, bro, this guy was out in... I don't even know, bro. Let's watch it, though. Man, I need to watch it, yeah? It seems fucking profound what's happened to him, bro. Let's watch it, though. Let's watch it. Bro, I can see sadness in this guy's eyes, you know. I can see sadness in his eyes, bro. Is he the one who robbed C. Montana? I don't know, bro. I think that's the, like, rumor. I know other people have spoke about it, yeah. But what, like, when somebody sent it me on Instagram, so when I'm watching it, I'm like, but I've just seen clips because I thought, yo, I'll watch it with yous, like, yeah. But when I'm watching it, bro, I'm thinking, yo, watch this shit.
Well, at least that's what they call me.
Name, how old you are, and where you are.
Christian, my name is Boris. Well, at least that's what they call me. If the name is Christian Camilo Gonzalez Rodriguez.
So this is Boris, bro. This is him, yeah? Out in fucking... They must be his Columbian boys or some shit like that, bro.
Right now, we're in convict maximum security prison here in Colombia. And I'm 33 years old, bro.
So your mum moved from Colombia to England. What age?
You know what? I think there's a better one than this, you know. I think there's one where it's literally like... He's in the J. Yeah, look.
What we call gangs back in the UK, B, there's a lot of, they coexist in here, man. They ain't really got a vote in here at the moment, you get me, B? The organisations have control of the prison, brother.
Bro, he's in a Colombian jail with a mash and that, you know.
Mainly the main organisations in the country, B. Us being one of them, B. So, that's how things are sorted, man. In 2020, for it to get like this, there was obviously situations, brother. It was wars, B. We had to go through a lot. We had to fight for our space. We had to fight to keep our space and make people respect our rules, brother. And
yes, Ace, you good?
Do you know what I mean? I'm proud of what we've...
How did he end up here? I don't know. I don't know how he ended up here, bro. I just know while he's being sentenced for 2 murders over there. He got like 70-something years or some shit like that.
Been able to do nowadays.
So he's probably gone over there and started killing shit.
The way that we've been able to sort things out, bruv, and maintain, you get me? Maintain control, maintain power, maintain people's respect, and above all, bruv, maintain people's backup. Do you know what I mean? Because we're backed up by the community on here, bruv, on our banter at least. Do you know what I mean? Yo, brother, I've sent some videos, B. It's been a mad busy day, bruv. I'm still on my shift, bruv. I'll be responding the rest of the questions tomorrow, my brother. They choose.
Oh, because you see how he's looking here. Oh, he looks like he looks like he's got a bit of Colombian in him or something like that, bro. He seems calm though, like handling it well. But I see mad pain in them eyes, bro. I think I see mad pain in them eyes. But you would have mad pain in them eyes. We need to find out.
I'll be responding the rest of the questions tomorrow, my brother. They choose to live on here, be it because of our mentality, our way of managing things, or our policies, brother, and politics on how you have to behave and the discipline on this patio. We try and work as a unit, we keep a community spirit, and we try and motivate people to, do you know what I mean, back us up, man. And we try and help them out as much as we can. Like I said, there's a lot of difficulties in here, B. We're 40-something up, but there's 220 odd people, bruv. A lot of them are, like I mentioned before, indigenous folk. There's a lot of elderly folk. There's a lot of ill people, bruv, that have situations, diabetes and whatnot, man. So we try and help everyone out as we can be. Do you know what I mean? For us to run this place, we need to be backed up by them, which is, let's say, a way of thinking that my Jefe has always maintained. A community spirit, bruv. We try and work together. If someone doesn't, let's say, comply or live to the rules, bruv, or they can just fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Sorry about my language, bruv. They can just get off the battle, which is one of my responsibilities, like I mentioned before, the discipline.
Yeah, he's not dumb, innit, D-boy? He's not dumb, you know. You know what I was thinking when he was talking then? He's talking real politics, you know. He's talking how to really, like, how to really structure his pod or his landing or whatever the fuck he's on. He's strategic still. He's not dumb.
thing, get me, bro? So
But you know what someone said to me the other day, yeah, who's been around the world and done a lot of shit, yeah, saying, see, English kids, we're switched on, you know. See, when we go places, yeah, bro, we tend to have like a more like productive and impactful role because we're proper like switched on, well educated, and a lot of these people in a lot of these other places, even though they're raw, yeah, and will blow your head off, yeah, they're not smart, so we can outmaneuver them. You know what I mean? Compared to the US, say, guys, 100%. Wait there. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah. That's what he was saying as well. Compared to the USA people, but really compared to everybody, like who's more like on a fundamental level, yeah, like on like a mass level, who's more smarter than us? Because England educates everybody, you know, it educates everybody to the point where if you don't go to school, your parents will get charged. He seems like a humble brother as well. We'll find out, bro. I literally don't know. Israel, what did Israel really condition their kids into education? Yeah, I don't know nothing about their education. You know what we need to do one day on the stream, bro? Yeah, go into like countries' educations and see who's really the smartest out here. Yo, Blakes, who's Looney? I always hear KB say his name. Is one of the guys, bro. One of the members, bro. But is on his like religious path now, though, bro. Like he's on his dean and that. But it's one of the guys, bro. Yo, yeah, that will be a proper insightful show. Yeah, trust me.
yeah, B, that's how we try and keep things, man.
African smartest are smarter than our smartest, but overall we're smarter. You think that's I don't know whether that's true, you know. Reese, do you know about this Boris guy? Because none of us don't know about him, you know. We're just looking into his life now. Oi, Carl. Yes, Blake, yo, chat. Yo, Reese, tell us something. Write a little thingy about this Boris guy so we got some background fucking knowledge on him, bro. Because we're watching his shit now. Man is saying he seems like a cool guy and that. Is he a cool guy? But Cav, yeah, you say we've got the leading universities though, bro. Like Cambridge and Oxford and all that kind of shit, bro. They're leading universities, you know. So our top of top, yeah, that's gotta be more top of top than a lot of other places in the world. America's top 1% smarter than our top 1%. Where are you just saying shit though, Cav? Or are these statistics coming from somewhere? Or are you just saying shit? Chinese are educationally more smart. UK got like 360 from streets to education. You know what? Them Chinese guys, they're definitely putting in the shit. Even their TikTok, bro, it's mostly education and that. It's not bullshit dancing that like over here. Sick guy, he allegedly set up C Montana for some peas, but he got dipped from Ladbroke Grove in London back to Columbia and basically got recruited. Fuck it. But I heard he's on 2 murder charges though. Any life stuff in Colombia, Reese. Notice that with the rest of the islands, for example, an Irishman created Argentina's navy. Swear down. The fuck what have the UK made and developed? That's sick. Napped him, sorry, he's done some sick missions. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Twitter, all made by Yanks. We got nothing. But you know what? We started the Industrial Revolution, bro. So it's not like we've got nothing. We done the Industrial Revolution, my bro. That's bigger than, I would say that's more advanced than the technological evolution because it paved the way for it. Now it's not more, but it's on the same level, you know what I mean? Heard this guy was in mental place years ago. I swear down, yeah, his life up from crimes he'd done there, talks about it, had to take out the family and the gangs he caused from fractions. They run shit. No way.
Obviously, when it comes to discipline, it's difficult to...
I feel like you can see pain and trauma in his eyes, bro. Need a big Blake stream soon, 100%, bro. But we're not allowed to be together right now till this case is over.
Do you know what I mean? Get everyone's respect and you know how you can imagine how it goes, B. My job ain't easy, get me, brother. Especially with all these nutters in here, B. But yeah, every party is split differently, man. The paramilitaries have their way of doing things. B, people in Santander have their way of doing things. everyone's got their way of living, B. Yeah, B. Patio 7 is run by other paramilitary groups, bruv, which are not Clan del Golfo, Clan Usuga, or Strojos, bruv, but they're basically AGC, Autodefensas Gaitanistas de Colombia, which are basically one of the biggest paramilitary groups in the country, and then they're different, but they're the same thing, you get me, bro? So they've got Patio 7, man. The rest of the prison is basically just free throw, bruv. People that don't live on patios or don't want to live, because every patio has different rules. Do you know what I mean? Like the left-wing guerrilla guys, they don't allow even weed on their wings. You know what I mean? If you're going to live on patio 1, you can't even smoke a spliff or let alone any other drugs.
Man said they don't even allow weed on their shit, you know. That's like, you see some Cat A's over here, yeah, category A prisons. That's the highest security prisons, yeah. Obviously, the Muslims run that, yeah. But they're kind of on the same shit, you know. See, when it's the strict ones involved, they don't want no weed. They don't want the brothers doing all of that shit, you know, bro. But he's saying I don't know whether these lot are doing it for religious reasons, yeah. I don't know whether they're just fucking, I don't know whether they're just on some fuck that. We don't want drugs over here, because drugs does fuck up a lot of shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, gang bossy, high ranking now, think he got 90. Fucking hell, bro. The Industrial Revolution is regarded as the biggest shift since the shift from hunter-gatherers to agriculture. Would you say Newtown is as dangerous to say? One of his M's was self-defense. Blew a man's head off fucking outside his chicken shop. He was a capo, big guy. Yo, cracker with our light. I'm shooting schools up, seeing him Blakes. True, but look at us now. We are a joke of a country. You know what it is, bro, yeah? Yes, Dito, you good. You know what it is? We're not a joke of a country, you know. We're a little country, bro. We're a medium power. We're where we're supposed to be, bro. We're a medium power. We're not superpower, though. We can't talk to no superpower, bro. I think California makes more than us, you know. I think their GDP is bigger than ours, bro. So imagine that whole country, like, if they can influence us however they want to influence us, because they're big dogs, bro. But we founded them, so they're little big, bro. You know what I mean? We founded them. They did pay their taxes. Fuck off and come on madness. Yo, but you see my man here, bro, yeah. Oh, man, I feel... This just goes to show, bro, yeah, that you can adapt to any situation, you know. But he looks so sad, bro. This guy looks so sad. And he doesn't seem like his chemistry's fucked up. He doesn't seem like he's got mental health issues. I don't know yet, though, because we just started seeing him, yeah. Blake's, his story's pain, trust me. Is his story pain, bro? I can see it in him, bro. Reese, I can see it in him, bro. You know what? This is what I'm trying to say. See the conditions he's in, yeah? Just blow his head off, bro. Don't give him life in. Just fucking blow his head off, bro. You know what I mean? Fuck that life in jail shit. It's fucked up, man.
Keep a control on this patio. We allow certain things. We hustle with certain things, and but we don't allow no bazooka, no crack, no heroin, or none of them hard drugs on our patio. You get me? And no contraband, obviously, etc., etc. Bruv, which a lot of people choose to live on the free flow. You get me? Out in the old buildings where healthcare and that used to be, and just in the hallways, in the passageways and that, bruv. That's how things.
Said man choose to live in the passageways. Oh my god, just because he has freedom, because you're not being oppressed.
Organised gangs don't really get seen in here, you're either with it or you're not, do you know what I mean? We're like 40 something up on this patio, which are all members of La Oficina, brother, and all part of my team and my Jefe's team, and we operate as a family to keep this patio secure, you get me? But there is 220 civilians, people that...
Chris 12, I'm not even on all of that anymore, bro. Yo, he got 2 years here and got deported, left his whole family and had to make it in Colombia. Fucking hell, bro. He's probably stressing, but to have a photo out there, doesn't that shit he's doing okay in some sort of way? Phone. They regulate that jail from the inside, and it guards are only on the walls. Fucking hell, bro. Where you or Big Blake's ever in a Cat A? My brother was, I weren't. Come on, G, and light it. Oh. Yeah, bro, I feel this guy's pain already, bro.
That choose to live on here. Gangs, brother, gangs, right, gangs, we call them organisations here, in Colombia, we're
A man said it defo stinks in there, bro. I feel like that's the least of your problems in there. Now, you know why sanitation has to be a big problem in there, yeah? Because that's when fucking viruses and all sort of illnesses break out, you know.
Basically separated into there's Guerrilla left-wing rebels, brother, old school people, you get me, like FARC, LN, Los Pelusos. They're all revolutionary groups, brother, that have turned into narco groups, you get me.
You know why I like my man, bro? So far, yeah, because he knows history. See, people that studied the game, I have so much more respect for them, yeah, because there's people out here, they don't know anything about their own fucking block, bro, and they don't know anything. They ain't done. What does Kanye West say? They ain't done the research, bro. He's like, but he seems like he knows what he's on about, bro. Dropping game.
Patio 1 is basically owned by like a region.
Speak your mind, show. Gotta have a backbone. Yo, I seen some of the jail freestyles were called. And the boss even died the same day. Fuck it now. All the maniacs in there are fully sober. Fuck. That's a truly effective person, you know. See, if you're sober and putting shit to bed, that's Michael Corleone shit. That's a calculated murderer right there. People in there probably doing things like putting shit on knives just to kill ops quicker. Yeah, I've seen some things like that in South America, like the piss on the knife. So if the stab wound don't kill them, the infection will.
Right, which is the left-wing guerrilla groups run by las FARC, Dissidentes de las FARC and ALN. You get me? They've got Patio 1. Now, obviously, now in Bigao being me and my people, we've got Patio 2. Patio 3 is run by Costeños. It's a group called Los Costeños, which are from the coastal areas of Colombia. Patio 4 is run by people from San Rafa, which are basically people from the city of Bucaramanga, the Department of Santander, from the border with Venezuela, one of the borders anyway. Patio 5, brother, is from people from the city of Chocó, mainly Chocó, which is basically black Columbians, you get me, brother? It's a primarily black region of the country.
It's sick how we can just have his phone like outside the salon that though over there, you know what I mean? Just on the land in there.
They've got their space there. Patio 6, bruv, is run by Rastrojos, which are paramilitary folk. There's a lot of names when they call themselves Clan del Golfo, bruv, Curaveños, Clan Usuga, bruv. They're on Patio 6 plan. Patio 7 is basically other groups, paramilitary groups, old owls there. Yo, brother, good morning, B. Your first question, brother, what's my daily routine? Bro, I'm in charge of discipline, perimeter security.
You know what, bro? I'm gonna send this guy some money, you know. I'm really gonna send this guy some money, bro. We gotta get a hold of this guy. We've gotta get in contact with this guy, you know. I don't know if he needs it, bro, but if he needs it, I'm gonna send him some money, you know, bro. So far.
I head for his personal security. First thing in the morning, I'm up at 5:15 in the morning, brother. There's people that sleep on these hallways. They basically, as you can see, there's people sleeping there now. In the morning, first thing at 5:15, I forget them up, brother. I forget them up because there's people that sweep, that...
Oh, you're on it, Reese. Oh, fuck that, bro. Bro, even, no matter how much it is, it don't even matter. I'm sure a little bit goes a long way over there. Nah, he's solid, bro. He would got smoked if he wasn't. Bro, he's breaking down the whole code to us, bro. He's giving us the whole game.
They look something every day, you get me, by sweeping, by mopping, brother.
Sleeping in that noise is a skill. Trust me, bro. Blake supporting the trenches worldwide. Yo, that's what I'm saying. We're taking this shit international now. Fuck that.
So I've got to clear the hallway.
You know what? We gotta get a hold of this guy, bro. I'm gonna put this clip out, yeah. We gotta get a hold of this guy. We're gonna send him money, yeah. People are saying that he's good stuff and that, yeah. Let's find this guy. We'll get it out. Send him some money. Yo, I got his IG. Swear that. Oh no, somebody sent me his IG. I actually followed him, bro. But who knows if he's ever gonna see a mash again? You allow text in there. Yeah, crazy.
First thing with the first two people that wake up with me, which are the members of the security team, brother. We basically clear the hallway, B. Supervise the cleaning, the sweeping, the mopping. Supervise the cleaning products, brother. Make sure they're administrated properly, B. From there, brother, basically just doing rounds, man. The perimeter check always has to be done. The situation being how it is. We've had incidents with other patios. There's people that don't live on patios, which live on the outside areas, which used to be healthcare, used to be the kitchens and whatnot. We've got to do a perimeter check that no one's doing any kind of tunnels or trying to get into our
Columbia's fucking broke, you know. That's why we're using it. Columbia's broke as fuck, you know.
patio, brother. We then come back in, B. We have a reunion every morning.
You know why man have to be like, you know why we have to look after him as well, yeah? Because you don't know what could happen to anybody, you know. Like, bro, if you go to jail, yeah, and you go in there, he's probably gonna most likely look after you, you know. You know what I mean? So it's good to look after your own in that sense. Maybe.
With my jefe, which is my boss, and the other 40-something members that are on our team. From there we start on the day, bruv, and then whatever God brings, whatever the day brings, we deal with it.
But you know what though, yeah? Imagine you go there, yeah, and he's there, and he's like, yeah, chill with us, yeah, then he passes you a shank, yeah, because you're gonna have to show you down, and he passes you a shank, yeah, and he goes, yo, you see that Mexican over there? Go push this in his throat. You gotta be like, oh, bro, is this my life now? You're gonna have to do it, bro, but it could be a suicide mission as well, you know what I mean? Get
me, bro. Food, brother. Food in Kombita, brother. Before 2020, we used to get fed by the IMPEC, which is the institution in charge of prisons in the country, brother. Food wasn't very good, but it was food. We used to get fed 3 times a day, bruv. Since the riot, since 2020 here in Kombita, brother, we are what's been called a self-sufficient prison, bruv. We don't get fed by the state. You can see in the Vice documentary and that I've done before, brother. And in the interviews where I've showed the situation in here, we actually live from what our families can bring up, bruv. We get something called encomiendas, which is basically like parcels, you get me, bruv? Parcels which people bring up to the prison, our families, our misses, some people's kids, you know what I mean? There's people of the third age here and that, bruv. Bringing up the food, bruv, and medications and any other needs that inmates in here have, bruv, because we don't receive food from the state. We don't get fed by the institution. Me and my people that are in charge on this patio, my jefe and my boss, another 4 coordinators, which is what they call us. I coordinate security, perimeter security, and my jefe's personal security and discipline here on this patio. But in response to your question, brother, we don't get fed in here, we haven't.
A man said he is the one who incorporates the discipline. Yo, bro's. I feel like this guy's said enough, yeah, for us to realize, yeah, that he holds some weight in there. You know what I mean? Like, bro's just not over there being a little like fitting in and doing his time. He's over there standing on shit, you know. And for him to come from London, yeah, but has such a don't get me wrong, London's bad, yeah, but it's not raw. You know what I mean? There can be raw moments, but it's not raw as in conditions and circumstances. He's gone there and held it the fuck down, you know. King Harry, what's good? Yeah, what's good, bro? We're just looking at fucking some English guys being banged up in Colombia, but he ain't just banged up and rid his time, bro. He's climbed the rankings, and now he's one of the boss's coordinators. Bro, guy's on some shit. Gotta be something in him from the get-go. But he's Colombian though, so maybe it's a biological thing, like he's just built that way. Like Tunde type shit. Yes, Tunde is a fucking switched on kid, you know, bro. He's switched on, bro. He's been on it he's been on it since he's been in the fucking public eye, bro. But yeah, this geezer's fucking up. This geezer.
It's 2020, coming up to 5 years. Maybe since COVID hitting the bro. Gangs, brother, gangs. Right, gangs. We call them organizations here. In Colombia, we're basically separated into. There's guerrilla, left-wing rebels, brother. Old school people, you get me? Las FARC, LN, Los Pelusos. They're all revolutionary groups, brother, that have turned into narco groups, you get me? Patio 1 is basically owned by La Guerrilla, which is the left-wing guerrilla groups, run by las FARC, dissidentes de las FARC and ALN. You get me? They've got Patio 1. La oficina Envigado being me and my people, we've got Patio 2. Patio 3 is run by Costeños. It's just a group called Los Costeños, which are from the coastal areas of Colombia. Patio 4 is run by people from San Rafa, brother, which are basically people from the...
Yes, Liam. Yo, we're watching some documentary about English guy is in Colombia, bro.
Bucaramanga, the Department of Santander, from the border with Venezuela, one of the borders anyway. Patio 5, brother, is from people from the city of Chocó, mainly Chocó, which is basically black Colombians. You get me, brother? It's a primarily black region of the country. They've got their space there. Patio 6, brother, is run by Rastrojos, which are paramilitary folk. There's a lot of names when they call themselves Clan del Golfo, brother.
His I think he's got 2 life sentences, you know. From what I gathered before I went on this, he's got 2 life sentences. Or Reese would know. Reese, if you're still in here, how long has he got, bro? Mad this is, isn't it, bro? Fuck it out, bro.
They're on Patio 6. Patio 7 is basically other groups, paramilitary groups, old owls here. We also try, brother. I try and hustle a bit with the raffles. You get me, brother? We raffle certain amounts of money, brother. Certain times we raffle gold. We invest in that.
Now, here it has a little description. Yeah, I'm gonna read it out. Boris, a Colombian national who grew up in London's Grenfell Tower. Fuck it. Yo, how deep is that, bro? He grew up in 10 Grenfell Tower. Everything around this guy has just been fucking misery, bro. You know what I mean? But is it a blessing or a curse that he wasn't in the tower when it went down? Yo, paying, bro. Fucking hell, bro. Wait there. Grenfell Tower shares his story by filming on a contraband phone, documenting his survival struggle. Boris is a Colombian inmate who grew up in Ladbroke Grove, London, after moving to the UK at 3 years old with his mum. After numerous young offender sentences, he eventually got a 9 years EPP sentence with a deportation order. After completing 39 months of the 9 years, he was sent back to Colombia with just £80, bro. Oh my God, this is our child. Like, I know, like, bro, this was our child, you know, at one point. You know, this guy was a baby at one point, innocent to the world, you know. Fucking hell, bro. Man sent him to Colombia with £80. Yo, he quickly fell into gangs to survive there and had to participate in serious crime. You know what? This is a case here. You know how we say over here, like, yo, we jumped in it and because we had to. Really, it was just our ideology that influenced us, you know. It wasn't our environment, yeah. But you see him, bro. These circumstances forced him into this, you know. He has to kill, bro. He quickly fell into gangs to survive there because his family is saying, yeah, there's no thingy in the jail, bro. The jail don't supply food, so if your family don't bring you up food, then you're not gonna have any food. So his family are in the UK. How is literally survival mode. He shows you what happens when you take away basic instincts, bro. Your basic fundamentals that you get over here, your food, or your just basic shit what we take for granted. If you take that away, bro, you'll blow people's heads off, just like Boris is blowing people's heads off. I would have went over there, found a bad beat and baked off. He went mad. Drew, bro, you don't, what the fuck? How are you finding a bad bee with £80, bro? Why would a bad bee come to you? You ain't even got a home. You know what I mean, bro? You probably fucking living on the fucking beach, bro. He raw did, bro, but the gang thing, it's like a job, it's normal. How old he was when he got deported. A man would hang themselves. 100%, a lot of man would, bro. Fuck it. So he raw got a bad beat and all that kind of shit, yeah? Yeah, well, over there, £8. He quickly fell into gangs to survive there and to participate in serious crimes. Eventually, he was caught up in the assassination of his boss, where he was also shot. Fucking hell. He managed to kill the assassin, but was arrested at the hospital. Fucking hell, bro. He was then charged with another kidnapper murder eventually receiving 37-year sentence for both crimes. He's now in one of the world's worst prisons where there are no guards and is completely run by inmates, bro. What the fuck? Yo, it's an organization, you get me? You see how he's talking? He can't just go another wing and set it. That's gonna start war. Yeah, I hear that. Fucking now. Fuck me, bro. My man's story is fucking mental.
We have to raffle it and get as much out of it as we can be, and we keep it going. You get me, B? All in the name of financing feedings and that, brother. If you can look on my profile, you can look on my Instagram, my Facebook, and that, B. You can see examples of that. You get me, bro? And we do handouts of toys.
I'm surprised this isn't bigger than what it actually is, you know.
Trees, bruv, food when we can, you get me, bruv. We do as.
Now I'm gonna try lock in with Boris, you know. I'm fully gonna try lock in with him, bro. If he's still got his phone.
As much as we can. He's very humble, but for some people, brother, that's their whole nutrition. You get me, bro? So not everyone's so fortunate enough to have family or a missus outside, bruv, to bring stuff.
Yeah. Reese, we'll try.
But there's a lot of people in here that earn their keep, like I mentioned before. We'll be cleaning of the place, be when they help us paint sometimes, brother. They help us in all sorts of things, man. We try and keep things, do you know what I mean, moving and try and create opportunities, bruv. We've done restaurants in here, bruv. We sell food to other badgers. People hustle, man, like everywhere, brother. There's a lot of indigenous folk in here that do guaju bags and.
Look, I added him on my shit, bro. That's his grab. You man try add him as well, son. You see his gram? You man try add him as well, yeah? And tell him to message me, bro. You see, fuck it now, bro. It's whether he's still got a phone and that, though. Yo, that jail sounds like a mad thing in the background. Therefore, would sending him money possibly make him a target, though? Nah, bro, he's a G in there. No one, if people are testing him, bro. It's wartime. No screws is bad, no screws. Yeah, I'm gonna find him. Plenty of sweaty man. Fucking hell, bruv.
And they sold.
The smell must be horrific. I know, innit? You think there's no deodorant in there, though, bro? Man must keep themselves clean, you know? Because you would say, man, have to keep. You know what? Fuck it, innit? You know what? Smelling good right now is not even a priority. Let's worry about how we're gonna get these fucking food. They get this food. On my 5th Coke Zero today. You know what? I'm have one of them in a minute. But yeah, bro. Fuck me. Bro, fuck. I'm just thinking, bro, we're lucky, you know. We actually, you know what it is over here, though? We've got, you see, problems. They don't go anywhere, you know. They just transfer. So even though we haven't got the problems he's got, we're starting to get, like, psychological problems where things are stressing us out, yeah, because they're not normal situations, bro. We're in a fucking factory, a concrete jungle, you know what I mean? We're not supposed to be here. Like, our social fucking normalities are just fucked up, you know what I mean? So we've got different sort of stresses, bro. You know, patting him a screw. Their family have abandoned them. You know them ones? Every man for themselves. Okay, now. Don't even need a spray. They could blow man up with a roll-on. Jungle out there. They must be getting anything thrown over the wall then, you know. Get Trump to pardon him. Nah, Trump definitely don't want him out of jail, bro. Makes you feel luxury with the ice blue roll-ons. For those who don't know, the ice blue roll-ons, yeah, the free roll-ons that they give you when you go to jail, ice blue, the shit. But if them not have that over there, fuck me. You know what? I wish I could travel, you know. I would go to this jail right now, do a mad documentary.
Their traditional shit that they do in their indigenous populations and that, brother. So we try and do what we can to sustain ourselves, you get me? We also try, brother. I try and hustle a bit with the raffles. You get me, brother? We raffle certain amounts of money, brother. Certain times we raffle gold. We invest in that, brother, to raffle it and get as much out of it as we can be, and we keep it going. You get me, B? All in the name of financing feed-ins and that, brother. If you can look on my profile, you can look on my Instagram, my Facebook, and that, B. You can see examples of that. You get me, bro? Of when we do handouts of toiletries, bruv. Food when we can, you get me, bruv. We do as much as we can. It's very humble, but for some people, bruv, that's their whole nutrition. You get me, bro?
We'll try and find his Facebook. Oh, yo, what's his Facebook? Let me. I think I can find his Facebook. 1 second. I'll try and find his Facebook, you man. Yo. I'll play this one.
So not everyone's so fortunate enough to have family or misses outside, bruv, to bring stuff up. There's a lot of people in here that earn their keep, like I mentioned before, with the cleaning of the place, be when they help us paint sometimes, brother. They help us in all sorts of things, man. We try and keep things, do you know what I mean, moving and try and create opportunities, bruv. We've done restaurants in here, bruv. We sell food to other patios. People hustle, man, like everywhere, brother. There's a lot of indigenous folk in here that do guaju bags and they sold their traditional shit that they do in their indigenous populations and that, brother. So
let me see if I can find him on Facebook, you man. Does Facebook just let you go on their shit? I ain't got no Facebook account. Fuck it, man. We'll catch him anyway.
So we trying to do what we can to sustain ourselves, you get me? Gangs, brother, gangs, right, gangs, we call them organisations here, being areas which used to be
fingers is repeating.
Healthcare, used to be the kitchen with my heifer, which is my
fucking hell, big up, bro, though, man. Fucking keep your head up, bro. If you even get to watch this shit, keep your head up, bro. Yeah, this must be the C Montana thing and all that shit, man. Yo, keep your head up, bro, man. We're thinking about ya. Yo, man, I sat there like death row. But how would you, man, fucking go on in prison, bro? Over there? Would you like fucking just be, what would you do? Be chilling or some murder shit? Some real murder shit, be? Yo, what stuff is prisons? Check it out. Yeah, I'll do it on another time. I want to come off the prison shit now. Yo. Fuck me. They must have something. Let me type something. Let me see what the females are like. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay. Who's taking this home then, geezer? Who's taking this home? Are you, man? Who's taking this home? All these hot now. These are madness. All this. Who's on this? Who's taking this for the team, bro? No. No, she's decent. She's decent, man. Holy salamander. Nah, that's definitely a horny salamander job, ain't it? We know Cov ain't dealing with this, bro. Let me find one for Cov. Cov needs some proper EDL bird. Let me find one for Cov. EDL. Let me. EDL females. Ah, yeah. We got one for Cov, you know. This is Cov still. Go on, Cov. Find another one for Cov. There you go, Cov. Son. There you go, son. You handle that for the night. That's you for the night, that is. Yo. What the fuck is this, bro? She's like a prisoner. Ain't it? She was like she killed her man or something. Didn't give a fuck about it after. Yo. You know what I seen the other day? What was mad? Have you not seen fucking 6-pack and some tackle good to go? Aye, have you man seen fucking